Lots of candles, no waiting.
Oh, and here I was thinking you lit that one for me.
And here I was thinking you might sleep right through the day. Good dreams?
I don't even remember closing my eyes.
That exhausted from one walk in the woods.
Actually, I was. That and...
And?
And I'm pregnant.
What'd I tell you? Look at all the sunshine you're missing. There. Okay.
You don't have to carry me around like a baby can.
Well, I tell you what, once you start feeling better, you can carry me around for a while. How's that sound?
I tell you what. Find me a donor. Get me well. And your feet will never touch the ground again. How does that sound?
Hey, sounds perfect. Shake on it.
Just like an American.
I'm gonna hold you to it.
You keep your side of the bargain. I'll keep mine.
I'm working on it. Believe me, I'm working on it.
Doc?
Hey, welcome back.
Oh, wow, sorry. How long was I out?
Not long, just a few hours.
How's Frank? Can he change?
I wish there was. His BP's low, his breathing's more labored.
Traveling in time is taking a toll on his physical form. Holding the body in two separate places must be a terrible strain.
Well, how long can he go on like this? Isn't it bad if he doesn't come out of the coma soon? What, Doc?
If he doesn't come out soon, he's gonna die.
My dad sees you, he'll call the police.
Sorry to bother you, especially during your...
What do you want?
Look, son, something's happening to me, all right? I can't explain. All I can tell you is I'm running out of time. I've got to do what I came here to do. I got to find Karen and bring her back.
I'm sorry, I still don't understand.
Oh, I am not the person I told you I was.
What do you mean you're not?
I'm going to tell you the truth, all right? And after you hear it, you're probably going to want to call in to take me away, but every word of it is true. You got to believe me. You got to trust me, okay?
May I tempt you off your feet?
Well, after all the hiking I've been doing lately, won't take much tempting.
You have a right to spoil yourself a little.
Under the circumstances.
Wonderful circumstances. A baby is one of life's precious blessings.
Yeah. I'm grateful to have a second chance.
This isn't your first.
I lost a son.
I'm sorry.
It was a long time ago.
That explains the look. A sort of trepidation or sadness underneath the joy.
You see sadness?
For the child you lost, yes.
I don't think that's it. I mean, I will always miss my son.
But there's something else.
The man that I told you about last night.
The one that you love.
He's the father.
And that makes you unhappy.
He doesn't know that I'm carrying his child.
And we need to talk about Frank.
Is he worse?
Little by little.
Well, he's not the only one. She's slipping away. What was I thinking? Going back in time. All I'm doing is playing with people's lives. Frank's off God knows where, looking for a woman that may or may not exist, so I can bring her back here to save Ariana's life.
Wait a minute. I thought you were 100% behind all this voodoo. Ian, according to Lucy, you and Eve spent your whole spring break in the 1800s.
It was different. We didn't go back in time. We went back to past lives, relived them, past memories.
You're just telling us this now? Now that there's another human being in that room who's about to lose his life? Ian, we have nothing. We have no idea how this herb works. We have no proof that it'll do what it's supposed to do. We don't have anything.
I know that.
Then wouldn't you tell me something? Since you don't know any more than anyone else here, how could you encourage Frank to do such a thing?
Frank, maybe you should lay down.
No, there's no time. Now listen, I know you're beating yourself up for not being there when your sister died. No, listen. I know you're hurting. I know you wish you could go back in time and save Carolyn, right?
If I could only fix it.
No. Even if we could change history, the most important thing you would learn is just to let it happen. Now, it'll be painful sometimes, sure. But it will be more wonderful than you ever imagined.
Frank, why are you saying all of this?
Because I know, because I lived it. I'm living it now. It all happens for a reason. Cookie, we can't mess with fate. Just stopping long enough to open a door for someone can make all the difference in the world. It can change everything that happens from that moment on.
Just opening a door can't...
Yeah, just opening a door. You've got to believe me.
What's all this about, really? Just say it.
I have seen the future, Cookie.
The future.
I live in a year. 2001.
Take that herb without knowing any of the risk.
He knew what he was getting into. He knew he was taking a chance, and he knew this was going to be different than it was for Eve and me.
So what was that like, Ian?
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does matter. Anything that could shed some light on what's happening matters. Now, you need to tell me every last detail that you can remember about your experience with Eve and that herb.
That herb is just a catalyst. It allowed Eve and me...
What?
It allowed Eve and me to go back to a place where our souls, two souls who were meant to be together, had met before. And the love that we felt then was as strong as it is right now, today.
All right, fine. So what happened? You went to Frank?
No. Frank came to me. And he told me of someone that could save Ariana, someone that he loved more than life itself. Only she was lost in time, and the only way to bring her here
Was to go back there and change history somehow so she could exist in our time. Yeah,
Yes.
I know.
But he felt responsible for her not being here now. He was desperate to set things right.
And you were desperate to save Ariana. Let's just assume that Frank is in 1973 and everything works out, and he's able to change things around so that this Karen woman can exist in our time. So she saves Ariana.
God willing.
You and Eve ride off into the sunset together? Is that what you're hoping for?
Yeah. Is that such a terrible thing to hope for?
You tell me. Look, I still happen to care about Eve, and I'm getting a little sick and tired of seeing her get hurt. But what if Ariana suffers a setback? What if her body rejects the transplant? Have you thought about that? What do you say to her, Ian? I'm sorry. I did everything I could, but I'm with Eve now. Look, you and I both know that you wouldn't be able to turn your back on her. You couldn't do it now. You wouldn't be able to do it then.
What are you saying to me?
I'm not saying, I'm asking. Say Ariana's cured. But what if the need is still there? What if she still needs you, or the need pops up somewhere down the road? What about Eve then?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to blurt out my deepest, darkest secrets without any warning.
It's a caller. You're not even close to the record.
I know, but we haven't even known each other that long.
Long enough to have a feeling about trusting each other. And I don't think it's doing you or the baby any good to hold these things in. Here's my guarantee. Anything you say won't go anywhere. He won't tell.
Okay. This man I told you about, the father,
Your soulmate.
he's
Married.
unavailable. You know, he's got a lot to deal with right now, and he doesn't need to be distracted by any other burden.
Is that how he sees the good news?
No, 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 no. Of course not. It's just that he has really important priorities, you know, things that need to come first. And I understand that. I even agree with him most of the time.
I see. So what are you planning to do with this soulmate and father who is otherwise engaged?
That's what's bothering me. I need to make a decision.
About?
My friend has offered to marry me and give the baby a home, 2 parents.
That's quite a sacrifice.
Yeah, he's quite a friend. And he's quite a character. And he's a really, really good doctor. And he knows me better than almost anyone. And he wants a family. He didn't have one growing up. And he can give us everything we need.
Then what's the problem?
I'm not sure.
I think you are. Would you like me to put it into words? I don't want to overstep.
No, please, go ahead.
And Eve, I can't help but wonder how you or anyone could take the vows, marry someone you like, when you've been with somebody you love.
What is it? Any change?
No, nothing.
Great, so we just wait.
And we wait, and Frank just keeps getting weaker.
Patience, Doctor. You always carry tarot cards?
Oh, well, I did. I mean, I use them for fortune telling, you know, but not anymore. I guess I just never got a chance to take them out of this purse.
Wait a minute. Hey.
What is it?
Look at his eyes.
Yeah, they're moving.
Well, he's in REM sleep. He's dreaming.
What does that mean? Does that mean he's coming out of it?
I don't know. I don't know enough about how this herb works.
I've seen this before.
And?
Chief, what? Is this good? Is it a good sign?
Feel his energy for yourself, Lucy. Here, give me your hand here. When the eyes begin to move this way, it often means the traveler's experience is growing more intense in his alternate universe.
I feel it. It's like he's very, very excited or upset or something.
Something what?
Oh, Doc, I don't know. It's just emotional. It's very, very emotional.
Stop it! I know this whole thing sounds crazy. I can barely believe it myself, but it's true.
Just doesn't sound crazy. It is crazy.
Kim Croce is your favorite singer, along with Simon and Garfunkel, Carole King. You hate math, you love biology, and the name of the boy you have a crush on is Scotty Baldwin.
And how do you know that?
I messed with time. I changed the way things are supposed to be, and I have to put them back.
And how do you do that?
The computer. The one your dad put together. I have to disable it somehow, take it apart.
So by breaking my dad's machine, you fix time?
I need your help, Cookie. Even if you don't understand. This whole thing has been a leap of faith for me right from the very beginning, and I need you to take that leap too. It's all in your hands now. I have to get to that computer, and you are the only person who can help me.
First, tell me what happens to me in the future.
I can't. Not without taking a chance of screwing things up worse than I already have. But I could tell you this. You help me get to that computer, and I can promise you, you won't be alone. I give you my word on that. You won't be alone, and you will be loved. Please, help me.
Thanks for the ride.
Any excuse to be back out here again. We could put up a plaque.
It meant a lot to me, Michael.
Oh, you enjoyed cruising in the El Camino?
The sympathetic ear.
Ah, the sympathetic ear.
Yes.
Well, you are welcome to either one anytime. They're equally sympathetic.
I really appreciate it. I mean, running into you has been an incredible blessing. And as far as coincidences go, I'd say it's definitely a 2 thumbs up.
Well, if you're ever in the neighborhood again.
Hey, maybe we'll run into each other again someday.
Yeah. You take care of yourself.
Thanks. You too. Ian? God, I can't believe...
Hey, I was wondering when you'd come home.
Chris.
It's all true, Cookie. Strange as it sounds, it's all true. Believe me, I am begging you.
Okay. Here. I don't know if I believe you, but take it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, you better hurry. I'm sure my dad's getting drunker by the minute if he catches you at the house.
Now, be careful. And I won't let you down, I promise you.
None of this makes any sense.
You're doing the right thing. That's all that matters. You are saving lives.
I'm never gonna understand.
Oh, sure you will. You already do, as much as anyone can. You know, your heart knows. And as crazy as all of this is, you know that everything I've been telling you is true, don't you?
I'm never gonna see you again, am I? This is goodbye.
In a way, maybe it is. But you will see me again. Now, I know none of that makes any sense either, but we will meet again. Maybe not soon, but we will.
I know. Trust you.
That's right. You can trust me. Trust me.
I do. I don't know why, but I do.
Remember me, okay?
I will. I will.
Could you two possibly stop glaring at each other? There's enough negative energy in this room. We just need to think of positive things. Focus on that, right, Chief?
How's Ariana doing?
Sleeping. How are things in here?
Have a look for yourself.
Is it getting worse?
All his vitals are declining. Listen, folks, I know what's at stake. I was willing to go along, but we can't keep turning a blind eye forever.
We gave him till the end of the day to
He
do what
may not
needs to
have
do.
until the end of the day. We need to take him out of this coma now, before it's too late.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next Port Charles. Time in a bottle.
Port Charles.
Come on, Ellie. Speak to me.
That if we don't do something now, he will die. And I won't let that happen.
Kevin's right. Let's bring him back.
In Pine Valley, it's all about Erica Kane and her world. On SoapNet, it's all about you. Coming up next is All My Children on SoapNet, devoted to soaps and you.